Hiya, it's Michelle here from Novels on the Run, and this is Talking Books Tuesday number 23. Now, I'll just be quick, I say that every week, but here is A Girl Defective, Simone Howe, and she's an Australian author. She's written a few books. This is from Pan Macmillan Australia. Thank you very much for a bit of a read and review, and I'll just read out the back. It was just Dad and me and Gully living in the flat above the shop in Blessington Street, St Kilda. We, the Martin family, were like inverse superheroes, marked by our defects. Dad was addicted to beer and bootlegs. Gully had social difficulties that manifested in his wearing a pig snout mask 24/7. I was surface clean, but underneath a weird hormonal stew was simmering. My defects weren't the kind you could see just from looking. Later I would decide they were symptoms of Nancy. So, Girl Defective. Sounds kind of interesting. And again, I received this one today from Pan Macmillan. Unremembered, Jessica Brody. Now, I just put some books there. This one has got quite a good little trailer on Goodreads. It actually gives you quite a good little vibe. She's apparently in a plane crash, has no memory, and they're trying to stop her from remembering him. And this is Unremembered 1. I'll just read a little bit on the back. A catastrophic plane crash leaves one survivor, a girl of no memory. Who is she? Where does she come from? Nobody knows, and no one comes forward to claim her. Haunted by a looming threat she can't remember and plagued by abilities she doesn't understand, she struggles to recall who she is, but every clue leads to more questions and she's running out of time to answer them. Her only hope is a boy who claims they were once in love. And I really like that cover as well. So that is Unremembered, Pan Macmillan. And it's quite nice on the back too. Which way am I going? That way. Now from Penguin. Penguin. That is 2 books. Reason to Breathe is number 1, and it's all shiny. Rebecca Donovan now. That's how thick book 1 is, and this is the Breathing series. Number 2, Barely Breathing, and number 3 is coming out called Out of Breath. Again, big. And there's some other, the covers are a bit purplier on the back of these. So I piped up and showed these on Facebook, and Lisa Sanchez, the author in America, said how you need tissues, because I think there's abuse and all sorts in here, but very, very good. And they've got brilliant write-ups as well. I'll read out the first bit on the back of the first book. All she wants is to hide away, but love has found her. In a town where people worry about what they're seen in and who they're seen with, Emma Thomas doesn't want to be seen at all. She's more concerned with feigning perfection, which means pulling down her sleeves to conceal the bruises. Emma doesn't want anyone to know how far from perfect her life truly is, but when Emma unexpectedly finds love, it challenges her to recognise her own worth at the risk of revealing the terrible secret she's desperate to hide. Now, this one's nearly 600 pages. What do we got? 523, and this one's 570, about 8. So between them you've got 1100 pages. So but yes, I hear they're very good. So and Tracy Garbus-Graves, she's the one that wrote On the Island, which I absolutely loved. It'll take your emotions for a ride, and emotionally intense and heart-achingly beautiful. She's blurbing on them. So that It's Rebecca Donovan. Now, you can see the gazillion little flags I've got on this. I am loving this series by Maya Banks. It's adult. KGI, Kelly Group International. They're brothers. There's 6 of them. And Beavis and Butthead are the nicknames of the youngest Kelly boys. And I understand in the book after this, which is Whispers in the Dark, the boys are joining the Kelly Group International. But they're currently army boys, I think. And the older guys call them Beavis and Butthead, but they're like nearly 30, these twins. So they're not like 18 or anything. But anyway, I'm going to say it, I didn't find this one as good as book 2, because book 2 was Sam's book, was just yowza. No place to run, was just from the minute you opened the page, off you went running. But this is Garrett's book, and it starts off because there's a bit of R&R, supposedly, on a beach, so it's slow, it's not all shoot 'em up and stuff. But then I've nearly finished it, and then all this action comes in. So, but at the moment, I would say book 2, 1 and 2 were better, but still I rate this above 4. But yeah, and Steele, who's Steele, he's really quiet, and he's one of those kind of, you can just picture him just standing there with his big gun, and just, you know, it's all up here. He's kind of cool and, you know, buff, and just does his standing thing and grunting. Well, he gets book 7, Forged in Steel. Ooh. So they all get a chicky babe. PJ gets book 6, Shades of Grey. I don't think I looked to see who gets number 4. I've just ordered number 4 from the library. Now, when I went off to Harlequin to the Blogger Summit this last week, we got some books in a goodie bag. Well, this is one of them. Fiona McCallum, Australian author, Saving Grace. This is a rural story, so I'm reading a rural story. So there you go. And there's some of her other books on the back there, and she's very well respected and very well liked. So that's that one. Oh, look at that, number 7 in the Soul Screamers, last one. With all my soul. Oh, I got up to If I Die, and she's got a little signature in there, and Rachel was absolutely lovely. Bloodbound I took to get signed. I have got some blog giveaways coming, but she was sending it to me. I did an envelope and stamped it, etc. And left it with her to sign. So there will be some signed prints coming. There's another one signed. And Before I Wake, I took that to get signed. Oh, there we go. And now the cover's just been revealed by Harlequin. We saw a lot of stuff up on that they had a big screen thing, but in their speech, in their talk. Oh, I can't get the word. So this one does have a cover, and Alison actually looks Asian this time, which, considering she is, wonderful. So I've got this art to read, and I'm starting that one tonight. And this is book 2 in Night Watches, Michelle Rowan. I've read a few Michelle Rowan, and Michelle Rowan also is Morgan Rhodes in Falling Kingdoms. That's her as well, under an alias. So, knowing I've got these two together, I've actually got, the other one's Blue Book, and it's called Dark Kiss. I started reading that and I really liked it, but when I knew I was getting this, because I actually had this on NetGalley, and I thought I'll read them together, but then I got given it. So beautiful. Now, thank you to Ellen Unwin. Sweet Damage. Now this is book 2. Book 2. Where's my notes? Oh, I didn't write it down. Sweet. Beautiful Malice is book 1. So I've just got to get Beautiful Malice. She looks kind of, oh, like she wants to, you know, do something awful to someone. And nice big pages. That's an awfully short chapter, by the way, number 54. 54, 55. Very short chapter. Oh, look, very short chapter. So this could be interesting. 40, 41. But yeah, this one's Rebecca James, and I like that it's got that blood writing and it's all embossed as well. Oh, Tamara Webber. Oh, I love Daisy like you would not believe how much I love Daisy. Well, Between the Lines is the series. It's now being published. Wonderful. By Penguin. This is book 2, Where You Are. And I'm so looking forward to reading book 2. I have got so many reviews coming down the pipeline, it's not funny. The covers are different to that. There's Between the Lines cover over here. Whoops, there we go. And there's Easy Under My Finger. You've got to read Easy. Oh, I love that book. These are the covers also for those. Between the Lines, Where You Are, and Good For You. And there's a book 4 coming out as well. Okay. So Tamara Webber, I'm on to now. Lily St. Crow or Lilith St. Crow or Lillian Saint, with not being St. Crow, whichever you want. Same author, different pen name. She just does lots of little combos of it. I am really looking forward to reading Nameless, A Tale of Beauty and Madness. But I didn't realise it's Snow White. But, you know, rejigging the whole thing. Penguin again. An adopted princess, an immortal family, a snow-choked city, and one red apple, because you've got, oh, one blood red apple, because you've got to have a blood red apple. It's just you're not working the whole Snow White thing. Snow White as you've never seen her before. I'll just read a little bit. A battered child is found alone in the snow by the godfather of the 7, the powerful families that rule magic-ridden New Haven. Papa? I don't know what that says with and without my glasses. Papa Voltusino, sorry, it's got squiggly writing, adopts the girl, naming her after his dead wife and raising her in luxury on Haven Hill alongside his own son Nico. Now 16, Camille keeps her faded scars hidden under a school uniform. She opens up only to her 2 best friends, Ruby and Ellie, and to Nico, who has become more than a brother to her. But even though Camille is a pampered Voltusino princess, she knows that she's not really family. She is merely mortal with a buried, uneasy past, and it's not until she meets the mysterious Tor, who reveals scars of his own, that Camille begins to uncover the secrets of her birth and of the mysterious white-robed woman who calls from beneath New Haven's twisted streets. An eerie, darkly atmospheric retelling of Snow White. So, ding ding, doesn't that sound really quite cool? And there's the apple. Oh, there's the apple. So yes, and that's it. I've got loads and loads of book cover reveals coming up, and I've got Elizabeth Starr's swag coming up. Currently got Joan Swan, who's absolutely lovely, international giveaway and a wonderful interview with her, and I will be reading Tim O'Rourke's Yellow coming up. For once I haven't read it right on the knocker. I know, shock horror, but it's coming. And what else? Can't think. But anyway, have a really good week, and might see you next week, depending on if I've got some books. Okay, see you later.